Trouble.
Toy Fair 2025 was a blast. Came into the Javits Center with Dario, and right away we got to some filming. First off, we saw some Figmas, then we saw this huge gorilla couch. Stopped by Yola Park and recorded a little bit there. This guy was great. Just puzzles and slime. Looked at some mask figures from Loyal Subjects. Met up with Junior, and he was super excited about these and the Loyal Subjects. Some cool stuff with the mask. Big thing happening with Toy Fair and mask. It's the first time seeing these with the Loyal Subjects. Then saw Bambo Toys. Got to see took a picture with Messi, which was great. And then we went to the Bandai booth, saw some really cool stuff. Then we hopped over to the Super Soaker Nerf section. Saw some really awesome things that they had over there. By the way, there's New Bullet. Play-Doh Turtles, Play-Doh Barbie. These things were the things that took my attention the most. I voted for the baby for Peppa Pig, so I thought it was a girl, so let's vote for the girl. And then we saw Spider-Man Amazing Friends, some Marvel Legends, including the Maximum Spider. Doomhead was cool. We also saw the Venom from the video game, some Joes, more Joes, more Joes, and more Joes. Played some Beyblade, saw some 5-2 Toys Street Fighter. Everybody's getting this license now. But hey, they had some prototypes. The guy had no idea what he was talking about, honestly. It was weird. Got to talk to Brian from The Cell. Shout out to Brian. Saw some Double Dragon figures, which were great. Pretty cool. Saw Lobo and this Batman, Superman type of thing from Beast Kingdom, which was pretty cool. These were in like the Entertainment Earth booth or something like that. It was like a booth that had a whole bunch of mix of things. And we had some Figmas. So we saw some Figmas. Lots of cool Figmas in there. Some Zelda Figmas. We have Link from Zelda, looking really cool. Princess Zelda, and a lot of other Links and cool things from Figma. There's a lot of Figma stuff out there. And some anime girls, I don't know. Jollibee, Nendoroids, Square Enix, Final Fantasy VII. Okay, now we have some NECA. NECA was full of turtles. James Groman turtles, really cool. Super 7, got to see the Thundercats and Dungeons and Dragons, which looked really nice. And brand new TMNT from Super 7. Got the Casey Jones and more images of the Casey Jones and video. The Shredder looked really cool. A lot of cool stuff with the Shredder. At night, we got to mess with the Maximum Spider. Shout out to Dan Yoon. Thing can move, moves really well. Has some cool neck movement, and it feels pretty smooth. It was really cool getting to go to this after party type of thing. So have some nice snacks, and Dan as well as Ryan were really cool. They were really nice. And let me tell you, I messed around with this for a while. Didn't have any problem with it. I moved it the way I wanted to, and it was really cool. Got to see a lot of cool YouTubers too. Shout out to all of them. Got to see some Joe stuff, some more Spidey Legend stuff, like the Spider-Man from the Walmart wave. We got the Kingpin, which was really nice seeing the Kingpin in person, as well as the Savage Land Professor X. Lots of cool YouTubers here, and we got to see the Lizard from Spider-Man No Way Home. Afterwards, we hit up Little Spain. That's our spot that we go to every time we're at the Javits Center. Got to hang out with the boys. Shout out to all the boys, Machu, Junior, Yimbo, No Chewing, Dario, as well as many, many more that were not pictured here, but they were there. Nice people, Toy community's awesome. Day 2, we went in. Dario and I were super early, so we stopped by Little Japan, I think it's called. It's an area that has a lot of like import companies. And we decided to look at some things that we normally wouldn't have looked at. And here we have these temporary tattoos. And you can see that the guy said he took. He's washed himself and the tattoo hasn't gone away. So Dario was like, "Why not? Like, let's get a tattoo." So Dario and I got some matching tattoos. Here you can see how the tattoo's being applied. They clean it up, add a little bit of this ink on it, and we decided to go for the unicorns. So we got matching unicorn tattoos. Then met up with Brian again from the cell. Stopped by Homies. Shout out to David from Homies. Got to see some cool Homies stuff. I saw them last year, and they were really cool, so it was nice that I got to see them again. Dario was looking at some backpacks there, and yeah, it was pretty fun. A lot of Homies figures, and they have a whole line of different types of things, statues and little figures and lowriders. We saw Initial D, 86. Trick or Treat Studios was really awesome. They had the Goosebumps line as well as many others, but the Goosebumps line was really cool because you got to see the packaging, which is like the book. And they had Bozo the Clown, which was out of nowhere. They even had the Crow from the comic book, which was nice, and they're doing a RoboCop line, so look out for that. Then we went over to Playmates, and we saw some of their new Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff, and a lot of it was very nice in person, very similar to old style, like it's for kids. Blockies was really fun, got to talk to someone from Blockies over here, and got to look at all the Sesame Street stuff, as well as the Saint Seiya. And Blockies was really interesting. It was something that I was not expecting to like so much, but shout out to No Chewing. He promotes him quite a bit and got me interested in it. Here's the Saint Seiya stuff. Really nice things from Saint Seiya. So yeah, Blockies was one of the underdogs, or like people that I wasn't expecting to see so much of, but they really had a good showing at the Toy Fair. A lot of people are interested in the Saint Seiya. Here in the U.S., Saint Seiya is not that popular, but everywhere else, it is a very, very big deal. So getting Saint Seiya figures is fantastic, especially at the price point that they are with the Blockies, because the SHF ones are extremely expensive. I like this breakdown view. I think they should sell them like that with those boxes with everything broken down. So they look really nice. So then we handed over to the McFarlane booth, got to talk to Claudio, got to see some cool McFarlane stuff. There was the Mortal Kombat things and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things, but you couldn't have taken video of it. But I did take some footage of this stuff over here, the animated stuff. We got Shazam, as well as the animated Bane with the Bruce Wayne Build-A-Figure, which is really, really cool. So I really like the idea of the Bruce Wayne Build-A-Figure. I don't think that was made before. Again, don't, in the chat, if you guys want to, correct me, but I'm pretty sure I was talking to Junior, and I don't think they made the Bruce Wayne before, so that's sort of a big deal. Good head sculpt, too. Look at that head sculpt. So, yeah, the animated stuff is still living strong. We went to the Diamond Select booth, and we talked to Zach. Got to look at a lot of cool stuff from Diamond Select, including the statues, as well as the Marvel Select figures. Their statues, the animated statues, are really nice. I think they're one of their most, prettiest things. Like, they look really, really good. And as well as the Van Damme stuff, which was awesome. And later on, we went to the Mondo booth. Got to talk to a lot of people at the Mondo booth. Had a nice conversation with everybody. These soft vinyl figures in person look so awesome. And actually, when you hold them in hand, which I got to do, they are something else. We got the Batman Mondo, Batman Beyond, which again looks super awesome in person. We got the Clayface. I got to actually squeeze the Clayface a little bit to see how that seamless body is. And it's very much a stiffer, soft plastic. So it's not super, super soft, but it feels like it'll hold over time. So we have the Ray Fillet, the soft vinyl. Again, these things in hand are totally different. Really cool stuff here with the Ray Fillet. Then we stopped by the 9 to 5 Toys, as well as Plunderlings, and got to talk to Ricky. Super cool guy. Love talking to that guy. And it just felt chill. So while we were talking to him, Dave Vonner was behind us. Got to say hi to him. Everybody else was talking to him, but I just got to say hi to him. But he was super nice too. But yeah, the Plunderlings stuff was awesome. Got to mess around with something that isn't out yet, which is cool. And we also got to mess around with the Kickstarter that they're going to be doing, which is fantastic. Make sure you check out my page to see a little bit more in-depth, the Instagram page with the Plunderling stuff. So shout out to Ricky, really nice guy. Here we have him for the Kickstarter right there. And at the end, we gotta say bye. Dropped Off Junior. Peace out. Hope you guys liked all the coverage. And until next year with the Toy Fair stuff. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to 80s Baby. Subscribe to the Toy Migos. Cool stuff. Peace.